All right, buckle up, you absolute nerds, because we're diving headfirst into the most ridiculous sniper stories you'll ever hear. And when I say ridiculous, I don't mean your uncle trying to snipe pigeons in the backyard. I mean humans so absurdly skilled, so frighteningly patient, that entire armies quit and went home crying. We're talking 4 snipers who made forests, cities, streets, and open plains question their life choices. Finland, Ukraine, Stalingrad, the Eastern Front, they turned every miserable, freezing, rubble-strewn battlefield into their own personal game of death. And yes, they all survived. Somehow, against all odds. You're about to witness the White Death, the Lady Death, the Stalingrad Ghost, and the Field Phantom. Humans so absurd that you'll question why you even leave your house. Let's start in the frozen forests of Finland, winter of 1939. Simo Häyhä, the White Death, is lying in the snow. The cold isn't just uncomfortable, it's actively trying to kill you. Your breath freezes in the air, your fingers can't feel the trigger, but Häyhä, he's calm. He eats snow to hide his breath. He doesn't use a scope because scopes fog up in minus 40 degrees Celsius, and Häyhä doesn't care about comfort. Over 500 confirmed kills. Entire Russian units refuse to enter the forest where he might be. They call him the White Death, a ghost, a myth, and when a Russian soldier eventually hits him with an explosive round that tears half his face off, he survives, lives to age 96. That's right, 500 soldiers dead, half his face gone, and he still makes it to 96 like it's just another Tuesday. Häyhä doesn't just shoot, he terrorizes entire armies, turns the environment into a weapon, and redefines patience in human form. Thousands of kilometers to the east, Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the Lady Death, is moving through the rubble of Sevastopol. Over 300 confirmed kills, collapsing buildings, artillery shells raining down like some cruel fireworks show, civilians screaming, enemy soldiers panicking, and she's calm, methodical, efficient. Every shot is precise. She becomes a symbol of lethal competence, propaganda gold, and a nightmare for the Axis forces. She survives multiple wounds, tours the United States to boost morale, and explains to Eleanor Roosevelt how she killed hundreds of men under constant bombardment. She is a predator in rubble, a master of urban warfare, a human embodiment of the phrase, "Do not piss her off." Meanwhile, Vasily Zaytsev is in the heart of Stalingrad, turning the ruins of the city into his personal chessboard of death. Every ruined street, every ruined building, every shadow is a potential threat, and every shadow is also a weapon. Zaytsev duels enemy snipers in tense standoffs, calculating angles, predicting movements, turning city streets into a lethal game of mind and marksmanship. He doesn't just kill, he psychologically dominates the battlefield. Every German soldier knows he's there, every move they make is watched. And when Zaytsev takes a shot, it isn't just a bullet. It's terror wrapped in patience, wrapped in deadly precision. And then there's Matthäus Hetzenauer, the Field Phantom. Open plains, exposed positions, long-range shots, hundreds of kills, 345 confirmed kills, and he survives. How? Pure skill, patience, and insane calculation. Open fields where most men would be praying to survive 5 minutes, and Hetzenauer turns them into a sniper's playground. He calculates trajectory, wind, distance, timing, and human error to perfection. He is methodical, patient, and absurdly efficient. Open plains tremble at his name. Now imagine all 4 operating at the same time. Häyhä freezing forests, Pavlichenko ruling rubble, Zaytsev haunting ruined streets, Hetzenauer dominating exposed fields. 4 environments, 4 styles, 1 terrifying reality. Häyhä, the ghost in snow, Pavlichenko, the predator in rubble, Zaytsev, the chess master in ruins, Hetzenauer, the phantom in plains. Each one changes reality, each one terrifies, each one rewrites history. The absurdity is staggering. Häyhä chewing snow to hide his breath, counting kills like a frozen accountant of death. Pavlichenko picking off soldiers under artillery fire while dodging rubble. Zaytsev dueling enemy snipers, turning ruined streets into a deadly game of chess. Hetzenauer lying in open fields exposed to everything, yet eliminating hundreds. And somehow, all 4 survive. Häyhä lives to 96. Pavlichenko becomes a historian. Zaytsev trains future snipers. Hetzenauer walks away. The bullets stop, but their legends don't. Forests, cities, streets, and plains remember them. Armies whisper their names. Generals sweat thinking about what a single human can do. And here's the truly ridiculous part. Despite environments that would kill a normal human in seconds, all 4 redefine what is possible. Häyhä turns frozen forests into death zones. Pavlichenko turns rubble into a deadly playground. Zaytsev turns ruined streets into sniper chessboards. Hetzenauer turns exposed fields into personal hunting grounds. They make survival, patience, and lethal skill look easy, absurdly, impossibly easy. Their stories are full of insane anecdotes. Häyhä reportedly fired over 500 rounds without being detected, hiding in snowbanks smaller than a coffin. Pavlichenko's kills included enemy officers, artillery crews, and even sniper duels in ruined towers. Zaytsev famously outwitted multiple German snipers in the same battle, each time making them the victims of their own overconfidence. Hetzenauer took down targets hundreds of meters away with calculations that would make a mathematician cry. Each kill, each action, each survival story adds another layer to their legend. And survival, all four make it. Häyhä lives to 96. Pavlichenko survives wounds and becomes a historian. Zaytsev trains future snipers. Hetzenauer continues post-war life quietly. But the bullets stop, the wars end, and the stories. Well, the stories don't stop. Forests, cities, streets, and plains remember them. Armies whisper their names. Generals sweat thinking about what a single human can do. These four snipers didn't just fight wars, they turned skill, patience, and human absurdity into weapons. Häyhä, Pavlichenko, Zaytsev, Hetzenauer, they are forces of nature disguised as humans, bending environment, physics, and probability to their will. They made survival an art, fear a tool, and human skill into history's most terrifying reality. So next time you think about snipers, don't picture someone quietly aiming a rifle. Picture humans bending reality itself. Häyhä chewing snow in minus 40 degrees Celsius. Pavlichenko stalking rubble under artillery. Zaytsev dueling snipers in ruined streets. Hetzenauer lying exposed in open fields. Picture entire armies frozen, terrified, and completely at the mercy of four absurdly skilled individuals. That is sniper legend. That is human skill turned absurd. That is Simo Häyhä, Lyudmila Pavlichenko, Vasily Zaytsev, and Matthäus Hetzenauer. And there you have it, you absolute degenerates. Four snipers, four absurdly skilled humans, and enough dead bodies to make a medieval battlefield blush. Häyhä, Pavlichenko, Zaytsev, Hetzenauer. They didn't just kill enemies, they made armies rethink their life choices. They turned forests into death zones, rubble into playgrounds, streets into sniper chessboards, and open fields into audition tapes for Death's intern program. So next time you complain about walking to the mailbox or your Wi-Fi goes out for 5 minutes, just remember, these four humans spent weeks, months, sometimes years freezing, dodging artillery, chewing snow, and calculating trajectories while everyone else was crying like babies. And somehow, despite being the ultimate killing machines, they survived. All of them. They didn't just cheat death, they gave it a bloody wedgie and sent it home crying. So raise a glass, pour one out for your enemies, and remember, when history writes about snipers, it doesn't just write people with rifles. It writes about absurdly overpowered humans bending reality to their will, leaving entire armies terrified and generals questioning their life choices. Häyhä, Pavlichenko, Zaytsev, Hetzenauer, the White Death, the Lady Death, the Stalingrad Ghost, the Field Phantom, legends, monsters, humans who made the world regret waking up that day. And that, my friends, is why you never underestimate someone with a rifle, a ridiculous amount of patience, and an attitude that screams, I am about to ruin your entire day.